something that is unknown, or do I stay miserably comfortable? And thank God that I made the decision to venture out. Was it hard? Yes. And look, you're already finishing my sentence because you've been there. It was the best decision I've ever made.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
So everything.
That is really, really interesting to know.
Yeah.
And it shows, it actually measures and your strength and your strength actually and your resilience when you have to go through that and make that decision to move from something that you were comfortable with, that was bringing the bread in daily, to something unknown.
Right.
But for you to make that move, that is so huge, and that is such a strong, courageous move. So
it is very difficult because when you think about it, we are guided by, or we allow ourselves to be guided by what brings in the bread, right? And of course that's normal because hey, we need to eat. If we have a family, we're not worrying so much about us, we're worrying about our children. Our children need to eat. That's important. But I always stress this, and I can't stress this enough. It is important for you to use whatever brings the money in at the moment to get you to where you want to be, where your passion really, truly is. Because at the end of the day, you want to combine, you want to marry what brings in the money with what you're passionate about. So you won't have to work a day in your life because what you're doing is your passion. So you're passionate about it every day. You know what I mean?
It gets you up every day.
Yes.
Excites you every day.
Yes.
To just go there.
Yes.
And break it. I love that. In fact, that is so amazing because you saying that makes me even remember or just think about myself.
Yes. We have a lot in common.
We have so much in common. It's amazing. And I remember the day, the first day we met and the connection that we had instantly.
Yeah.
That was so uplifting.
Yes.
And there was just something so pure and unique about that experience.
And organic.
And organic, yes.
It just happened.
Wow.
It's not forced. It's not fake. It's not.
Absolutely.
It's organic. It was organic.
And I learn from you every single day. My viewers, this is actually something very special for you to know that you actually have people around you that you can actually learn from. You can actually feed off. She is one amazing person that I feed off every time. And you have to have that person in your life that can mentor you from time to time. So that's actually something we should talk about sometime.
Yeah, and to know that nobody knows everything. I can learn from you as much as you can learn from me because everybody that steps into your life has something that they can show you. Has something that you can learn from them and they can learn from you. It's an exchange, right? So I try to always remain in a humble way. In order for you to learn, you have to position yourself in a humble way. There's no way that you're going to learn thinking I know it all.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So it is important for me to know everyone that I surround myself with, that they have something positive to give me and I have something positive to give them. Beautiful. And I try to make that the case always. Try to be careful who's in my internal circle.
Of course. And you saying that is so important because a lot of times we have people who are in toxic relationships with people around them, and those people are draining their energy. And when you have people around you draining your energy daily, constantly, that is like shooting yourself in the foot.
Absolutely.
Because you're just like you're setting yourself up for more of that toxic experience, So I always advise people to get the best people around them at every time.
Absolutely. So that has been one of my key components to the success I have had. Awesome. I have always kept a small circle. Is it difficult? Yes. Because at the end of the day, you have less help, less people. In my life, for some reason or the other, I've had to do everything by myself. I don't know why. It just happens that way. But to be honest, I'd rather be alone than to be in bad company. because when you're in bad